Alright guys, we're doing another pod review today. It's going to be on this pepper right here, and this is called the Cap 1546. We're going to do another pod review today. It's going to be on, let's see, that's Filius Blue. That's a dwarf torpedo. We're going to do it on this one today. This is called Cap 1546. That's the only name I know it by. I think it's a pepper that originates from Japan, but I can't confirm that at the moment. So you'll just have to take that at face value. So let's pick one of these and show you a better look at what it looks like. Now this plant will go from a pod like purple, then it'll go to like a yellowish, then to an orange, and then finally to red. So it does change through colors quite a bit. You really need to keep this plant in direct sunlight for it to get blackening on the leaves and for the purple to really get purple and get black over the purple. It'll actually get blackening over the purple, but you got to put it in full direct sunlight to get that effect. So let's take a look at this and see better what it looks like. I'll try to zoom you in a little. It's a nice little pepper. And I don't know much about it. These cap numbers, there's really not much information about the peppers that have these cap numbers. You got to know how to search out the germplasms to get the details on that. And just for me, that's a little confusing. I mean, I could get some information, but there's not much out there, so I have to, increase my search abilities a little bit better when it comes to searching the germplasms for the information, because it's not right up front for you. You really got to dig to find it. So eventually you do find something, but anyway, that's it. Let's turn you around and give that a go. Alright guys, we're doing another pod review today. It's going to be on this pepper right here, and this is called the Cap 1546, I believe, right? 1546? Or yeah, 1546 Cap, and it doesn't really have a designated variety name or anything like that, so that's all I know it by, but here it is, and let's give that a bite. Thing full of seeds, man. Nice tasting on it. Got to spit those skins out or I can't talk. Okay, so it's a very nice pepper. Seems to be low in heat, but we'll let it build. It's got a nice flavor to it. It's got a very nice flavor. Kind of tastes a little like cayenne, but it doesn't taste anything like habanero. It doesn't taste like bell pepper. It kind of tastes like cayenne a little. And the flavor is generally pretty mild. It's not really a strong flavor. Now keep in mind, this is an ornamental pepper, but yeah, you can eat these pods too. The heat seems to be relatively pretty low, and the way the heat is affecting my tongue, it's affecting a little bit in the back of the throat where you swallow. Not necessarily the tonsils, but like where your tongue goes down, like that area. It's actually kind of heating that up a little. Nothing really on the tongue. Maybe just a tingle on the tongue a little bit, very slightly. And that's really about it. It's a very low burn. If I was to put a number on a Scoville, I'd say about 200. You probably get some of these that might go as hot as maybe 500 on a Scoville. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a very low Scoville. I'll have to look up the what's the designated Scoville for it. But this pot I just ate is pretty low. I wouldn't go over 200, maybe 300. The burn is all concentrated to the back of the throat, almost nothing on the tongue in the front. And believe me, I chewed it up around my mouth and everything, seeds and all. It's just right into the back of the throat. It feels good though. It feels good on the back of the throat. And just like I said, it's like maybe a 200, somewhere around there. And I'm sure they can get as hot as 500, maybe even 1,000 in some cases. But right now, this pot is very low. As far as the flavor goes, the flavor was nice. It was a very mild type of flavor. It wasn't very strong or over-accented or anything like that. It had a slight cayenne type of flavor. And it's just got a unique flavor to itself. Now, What would I use a pepper like this for? I would probably use this type of pepper for pickling, to be honest with you, or drying it out. But it's a lot of seeds in there for dried peppers, so you got to grind those seeds into that. I generally don't like grinding up the seeds, but if you're going to eat the seeds and you're dry the pepper, I dry them with the seeds in there and then eat it that way. I don't normally like to grind the seeds per se, but you could if you want. I would say this particular pepper, if you were going to do something with it, I would say definitely pickling pepper, without a doubt. It's a very nice pickling pepper because they're small and you could put a lot of them in a jar. You could fill that jar up with these peppers. And you could eat them fresh in the salad. They're very mild, so you could just pop them off that calyx, you know what I mean? Just pop them off the stem and just throw a handful of those in there, and you're good to go. And like I say, it's an ornamental pepper, so you can get some peppers off it, as well as put it in front of your house and make a show pepper out of it. So it is quite a nice pepper. But don't really know much more about the pepper offhand. Like I say, I'll put everything that I know about it in the description, and I will also put it on my website. And keep in mind, I've been saying this on my other videos, if I do any updating to the description, like I find more information about it or something, I generally just update the website description. I don't really go back to the YouTube video and then update the description there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So if you're coming in, you're trying to do research on this pepper and you're looking for information, visit the website and see what I have to say over there. Don't always go by the description in the YouTube video, because it could be an old video and then the description becomes outdated because the description on the website gets updated and you'll see more relevant information. So make sure you check the website first. Also, keep in mind, I'm going to keep a link below where you can buy seed for this pepper on my website. So be sure to check that out and make your purchase over there at hrseeds.com. All right, so anyway, it's getting hot in here. That's it for our pod review for the Cap 1546. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.